our amazing mom, shot videos of us on the old VHS video cameras. And for whatever reason, we were able to get a hold of those VHS tapes and put them in our VHS DVD combo TVs, the old picture tube TVs. And we would watch our old videotapes. By the time I was 11 and he was 8, that's when we really got another break with the camera. Now, here's the thing. Our mom shot about several VHS tapes full of footage of us around the house, just being kids, and, you know, I mean, just us being in the background of these videos, doing whatever we were doing. Whether it was playing with a remote-controlled Godzilla, or in your case, one of those little kid vacuums, or even you trying to stand upon a bouncy ball, which wasn't the best idea, which you found out wasn't the best. And maybe it was a good thing that our mom said, don't stand on that.
Don't stand on that.
It was an amazing time, because once we started watching these videos on VHS, which we would just rewatch them over and over again. We were like obsessed with it, correct?
We would watch these things and be like so like amused by funny things and stupid things we would do when mom caught us on the camcorder, with me like stepping on a ball, almost hurt myself, like just like stupid bloopers we would have. We would like have such a laugh with it, and it kind of like brought us up to like do something more and like do something our own and make our own like comedic like bits and stuff like that.
Absolutely. I mean, we were definitely something else when we were little. And then me, I was just very hyper energetic. I couldn't sit still. Our grandmother told our mom that I should be put on medication because I couldn't sit still. Because from her era, from her generation, kids should be seen and not heard. Well, I was both. Mm-hmm. And I have to say, looking at some of the old footage, she did have a point. But, you know, blessed be our mother, she didn't put me on medication. You know, I don't think that's the right way to do things. I think you got to let kids be kids, and eventually they will, you know, end up growing up and settling down. I just was full of vigor and energy, and you were just kind of like a little bit of the opposite, and you weren't as wild.
I think Grandma actually wanted you to be honest, kind of be more like me, because we actually have a clip. I'm just, you know, we're in the dining room, and I'm sitting down on my table, on my little seat, you know, I'm being a calm little baby. I'm not acting crazy, not jumping around the seat, trying to get out or something like that, do something crazy. And then you see Anthony over here. He has a cowboy hat on, and he thought he was a real life cowboy and decided, you know, he wants to jump around the dining room chairs and cause a ruckus, and then, you know, he wants to, you know, try to lean on the chairs and everything, leans forward and falls right in his face. Our grandma was just looking at you like, what a Tasmanian fucking devil.
I was absolutely a Tasmanian devil. I had too much energy. But yeah, like growing up, me and you were just a little bit different as far as energy level. I was a lot more just wild and rambunctious, and I remember I had a motor mouth just the same way as I do today. But I'm just a little bit more articulate with the way I speak now compared to what I was. I remember I said something about pass the tartar sauce.
I think anything pops in Anthony's head, he will say it. And I guess he was thinking about his lunch at school.
Pass the tartar sauce.
Either that or a good fucking fish sandwich from McDonald's.
I don't think schools would serve fish that much or whatever.
No, we didn't have any fish fry or nothing like that.
I don't think schools are that special to do that.
No, right. But either way, I was very rambunctious. Alex was more reserved, but we were both characters.
How Anthony said he was very energetic and always rambunctious and everything. I was the calm little baby in the family. But I think when you guys see later in the video what we're talking about with us and being in the camera, and we've been in the cameras for many years when we were kids making all these videos, he kind of like rubbed that off of me, getting more crazier and crazier, trying to be more into the shot and doing crazy stuff and just being how you were.
Whenever we first start, let's get back to what we were talking about here. The VHS tapes that we were so obsessively watching. I just knew from that moment that it's weird. Dad always used to say that I'm an old soul or whatever, or I've been there, done that in certain circumstances or whatever. I had very different thoughts than kids my age. I just remember having serious thoughts when I was in 3rd grade and stuff. Hyper as I was, I just felt like I was very in tune with what was going on. For whatever reason, I couldn't explain it. I didn't know, because possibly my memory was wiped clean once I became born into this world, but I certainly had a purpose. And it was almost on autopilot, because I just remember watching VHS tapes of us as little kids, and they're just harmless videotapes of us. Any typical kid would be like, okay, that's cool, or even embarrassed by being on video. There's so many people out there that are camera shy. There's so many people out there that don't want to be on video, that they're not comfortable being on video.
Yep.
And it was crazy to me how me and you were both so into it. Now, I have to say, like how you said, I kind of pulled you in, because I remember our parents buying us a